black.
What is the tentative schedule for Friday evening for meet and greet?
It's just the reality show shooting and the meet and greet and dinner followed by dinner. This is a tentative because it's not like many number of hours. There are I think certain hours, 7 to 10. So 3 hours it should be. I mean, it would be great if you meet and greet them for 3 hours. There would be a lot of participants who is going to appear on Friday evening as well. So it will take time. 3 hours or nothing. They just goes off really quick. Anyone else has any question?
So Saturday, Seema, the black dress round, is that during the training or is that a special slot that we want to do something in black, or the whole training is going to be in black?
I mean, you can get ready in the morning. I don't think that would be a great idea that you go keep on changing the dresses. They would be, it should be better that you get ready in the morning and continue throughout the day in the same dress.
Okay.
Because the schedule, we have certain timelines that we are going to maintain and follow throughout that. So I think it would not be a great idea to go out from that schedule. So
Makes
the
sense.
preparation, yeah, that makes sense. So how the preparation is going on? Is anyone have any questions? Are you all prepared? Are you all set, ready, and have your checklist ready? What's going on?
I think so. I'm all prepared.
Oh, that's good.
Just here and there. Like being mother of two, you have to be like you have to plan ahead, right? Or way ahead everything. You at that moment anything can happen. So
Absolutely. I mean, it's
yeah.
better to be ready than, it's better to be early than late.
Exactly. And I
That's
believe in that.
always,
I cannot leave anything for the last moment. I'm that kind of a
yeah,
person. So
right,
for me,
right.
everything needs to be done by this weekend.
I'm also very organized. Like I always prepare my checklist and just tick, 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 and
Exactly.
get ready 3 days in advance, and then relax and just focus on my stuff. That
Yeah,
okay, I
that's
need
what.
to really focus on certain things
Next
now.
week, I just want to sleep peacefully.
Yes, sleep peacefully, rest well, just focus on the performance. I mean, last minute I
Yeah,
picked the things to go into the dresses and run for the shopping
I
and get
know.
the best jewelry for you.
I know.
So
I
just
know.
So
yeah,
this
be
time, no
organized and
Thanksgiving shopping.
oh my
Yeah.
God, yes,
Yeah.
I'm gonna miss that too.
I
Yeah.
know I'm going to do it too, but nope. You have to sleep good.
Yeah, I've never missed a Black Friday shopping. I've always
Me
been up, and this is
neither.
the first time where I'm not even thinking about anything.
True,
So you
true.
really got us into the pageantry mode, Seema.
You're getting ready
Correct.
better things than shopping. Should I say that?
Yeah.
No, for all in front of all the women.
We can think
Because
Cyber
I have
Monday
like
for
a
sure.
Black Friday buddy with me. I'm doing the shopping with him for so long. So this is going to be the first year I'm not doing with him. So he was saying, really, you are not going to go? And he's like my family friend and kind of my brother to say, you're not doing it. I said, nope, not this time. So he's so upset. He's the only one who's very upset about it. I say, sorry, not this time. See me
Yeah.
later.
Yeah, come back to the pageant, and I mean, I heard all of you are so well prepared and look so confident. But as a reminder, I would still just give this just last piece of advice before we wrap it up. Just display the confidence throughout your journey. That is very important because. I'm sure everyone wants to look for that, we want to take the crown home. And I mean, really, I mean, most of you must be thinking that. But I would say, I mean, instead of just thinking that, enjoy your journey, enjoy the process, and be confident throughout. And this is really a key to perform well, to lead, and to really look great on the platform. So, is there anyone who is feeling like nervous here, having butterflies within them? Can share. How many of you are having butterflies here?
I
I,
am.
I can, oh my God, I can see the hand.
I think
So,
it's
so
natural
can
to
you,
feel. it's
Yeah.
natural to
Yeah.
feel. Yeah, I don't think we can deny not
Yeah,
being,
I think so.
nervous.
You guys are normal. I'll consider myself
Yeah,
not
I mean,
normal,
like,
not
yes,
having butterflies.
absolutely. Yeah. I mean, it's absolutely to feel nervous at that time also. That's fine. That's a normal phenomena. But it's what I just want to try to convey here for all the viewers also. I mean, for this kind of competition or for any competition, for whatever you do in your life, I mean, staying confident is absolutely the key towards achieving success. And how does it come? It's not like a one day thing. It doesn't come out of the thin air from somewhere. And I know some of you might be like, when some people say all of a sudden, when you feel nervous, hey, be confident. I said, what? I'm really shivering now. How can I be confident? It doesn't come like so quick to me. So it's just like, if I also become nervous a lot of the times, but it's like whatever you are trying to target, whatever you're trying to achieve, just focus on the goal and try to implement and achieve the basically the skills set within you to go for your focused, basically the focus area, or here as a pageant competition. So look for the skills, the one you need to develop within you. So still you have more than 1 week. If you are not prepared for some reason, for something, just work out on that, and that's how you can, eventually have a
Correct.
great journey.
Seema,
And
you want to?
I was just saying that, I have always been on stage, I think ever since I've known. But even
Oh
now,
my
like I
Bindu,
had this,
I have nothing to say.
I was like, even this last weekend when I was on stage, I still had butterflies, even though I have been on stage like 100 times. But it
Right.
just pushes you
Yeah.
to do your best.
Do your
It's
best.
not,
Yeah.
Yes.
yeah, it
Yeah.
just brings that
Right.
confidence.
Yeah, that's a normal thing. All human being does that. Mukta, now I just call Bindu. I really want to understand your journey from Bindu, Meri Pyari Bindu, to Santa Paji. How's that happening? Your multi character. I mean, can you just share a little bit about how you feel about doing all those stuff?
Yeah, definitely. So like I said, I've always been on stage. I've always been a performer. And then going through this journey of metamorphosis, of yourself, and this that takes me to try out new things. So I work with a dance academy here, at Ekta Dance Academy, and we participate in a lot of dance competitions and drama, Diwali drama, on any cultural things. And I also do, like, the morale committee of my own office. So I've always been trying new things, and I'm all about trying new things and seeing and learning new things. So this time of the year, we go into the Diwali drama of I was a Bindu, where I was playing a role of Saira Bano in Padosan movie. And then there is a dance competition we had called Swaraj here. And I was, Sardarji. So my getup was completely a Sardarji with the full beard. So it was not easy to put on, everything on your head and being there for about, 6, 7 hours. But we did. It was great. I think it's just challenging. I like to challenge myself, and just seeing the result and getting that appreciation just allows me to do more. And I think with all these ladies, I'm getting more and more inspired that there
Same
is
here.
there is no end to it.
Yeah, I
It
mean
just
that's really important. That's a holistic way. I believe this is really nice, and yes, you must be inspiration and motivation for a lot of people out there, and that's very nice. So good to hear
yeah.
about you, Mukta.
Thank you, Seema.
And all the ladies here are very talented and very empowered. So
Yeah.
just a little bit, like a little bit more discussion. I was thinking, like when we call, I mean, a lot of people ask me this kind of question when I tell confidently to them, like I'm an empowered woman. So just I want to understand and learn different perspective also from you guys. What do you understand when you hear that I'm an empowered woman? I want to do something towards empowerment. What is that empowerment? What is empowered woman mean? What do you understand about that?
Seema.
Empowerment is sorry, Janak.
Yes, Janak.
So no, I want to show picture like अभी जो बात कर रही थी मुक्ता. Let me show you.
You won't recognize me. I think I'm one of
Oh,
the.
Oh my
wow.
Oh
God.
my God.
Oh, wow.
Oh, big round of applause for her.
Yeah, I made a collage of the picture
कुश्ती तो
last
छा
year.
गई पाजी.
Thank you. Last year I was Basanti, Sholay ki Basanti. So then I became a Shivji ka Bhoot.
Oh, क्या बात है.
Yeah, and then I became a beauty queen, and then I became Bindu, and I'm a Banta Singh.
Oh
So
Wow.
my
What a
God.
journey.
yeah,
Yes,
so
that's so versatile.
और
Yeah.
एक
it
एक्चुअली
was.
कानून भी है पाजी या बिंदु मतलब क्या तुम करोगे. Really.
No, thank you
Hats
so
off
much.
to
But I think
you.
I like doing this, and I'm loving it that I'm learning from all these girls here, and there is so much more to do. That's what I feel.
एंड वन
And
मोर
Let
then
me
थिंग.
just start. Yeah.
सीमा एक्चुअली एक चीज़ और मैं एक वीडियो दिखाना चाहता हूँ जो सोनल ने भेजा है तो मैं सभी गर्ल्स को कहना चाहता हूँ कि लाइक वी वांट वीडियोस पर थोड़ा सा ऐसा
Thank
नहीं
you,
लेट मी
Janak
शो.
ji.
I love that video,
Thank you
Sonal.
so much.
I
Thank
saw
you.
that today. It's really
Thank you
nice.
so much.
I made it. No help. Nothing. I made it from scratch.
It's awesome.
So there's some issue for this one. So I think let's start with this one. This let me fix this one. तो तब तक आप बात करिए.
Sure. So, yeah, we were talking about women empowerment. So I want to understand different perspective, and our viewers also can have so many different perspective. We are how many here? Three, four, seven, eight ladies here. So, what do you understand about women empowerment? Who do you think is an empowered woman? So we can start with this big crown, Anshuma.
No,
Anushmita.
Anusamita.
Anushmita. Oh
Anushmita.
my God. Anushmita, sorry.
I remember it through Sushmita. Sushmita. So Anushmita.
Oh, that's right. Yeah. Shushmita, Anushmita.
So, for the women empowerment, I think because I have the boutique also, so let me share a little story about that. So I have my boutique, and it's not like, of course, I have jewelries and clothing and everything, but there are like 40 girls who work for me, and most of them are from the rural Bengal. So I felt like I got that power. I empowered and I was able to empower them. There are some over there who could send their kids to school again. And I know it sounds like sometimes so dramatic, but when you did the interaction with them, you would understand how important it is. I could pay them a lot, right? But I tried to empower them they, to give them more confidence. They have it now. They know they can survive. And they are not only surviving, they are thriving. They have that. They have that within them. Like, okay, I can be the responsible, I can take the responsibility of the family, not only even doing the work at home, but also financial. So I think because we are getting empowered because of all these beautiful platforms, we are getting able to empower the other woman, and it's very, very important. When you will get to know them, you will see we are so blessed. We
We
have
are.
everything. We
Yes,
are,
we
right?
are so blessed. Yes.
So blessed. The thing roti, kapda, makan, yes, we are so blessed to have it. But yes, so for women empowerment, because I was lucky enough to have it, I could share that with the other women. So to me, that's how it is, to sharing it, to caring a little bit
That's
more
good
about
to know.
it.
That's very, very nice. Yes,
Thank you.
thank you for sharing your perspective, and that's really good to hear that you can uplift, someone's life. You can uplift and can motivate other, inspire other, help others. So we are in really yes blessed, and we are in that phase that we can help each other and motivate and uplift them. So who else wanna share?
I can.
Yes,
Uh,
sure, please.
for me, empowerment means I feel that nobody can empower us because God has empowered us so much. He has given us, He has blessed us with that one thing to create a creature which nobody on this earth can do. So we women are already empowered so much. The only thing we need to look into ourselves, believe ourselves, and find that spark which can inspire others to believe in themselves and just follow their dreams. So,
That's very, very true. That's very, very
yeah,
true.
so
I
for
mean,
me, yeah,
first of
to
all,
create
yeah,
to create a
yes, please go
creature
ahead.
and nurture it so selflessly and give an unconditional love and always stand by your family traditions, values, and put everyone first and foremost than yourself. How, like, I don't think so. Empowerment goes beyond that, right? So I think so.
We,
Everybody of us is empowered in our own selves. It's just to find that thing in you and to just inspire others. That's all we can do.
yes,
Nobody is
absolutely.
less,
And
nobody is more.
yes, you have mentioned such a great point that we have to believe ourselves. That's really important. If we don't believe ourselves, we can't believe people around us. So first of all, we have to believe ourselves, and we have to believe women out in our surroundings. So that's really
Correct.
important and good point. And thank you for giving your perspective on that. That's
No
really
problem.
impressive.
No problem.
Neelam, are you still there?
Neelam, she's not here.
I think
My
by the
my
time they're
call got
joining,
dropped.
then
My
yeah,
call got
no
dropped.
worries. Whoever want to volunteer now, who wants to share the perspective now?
I can.
Yes, please go ahead.
So, to me, so a lot of times I think there are many women who want to do and who want to achieve a lot of things. They dream very big. They know that they have the capability and ability to do, but they become so much busy with their families, taking care of the kids, and with their daily schedule. They are so much jam packed that they somewhere they put their dreams and their things at the back. So to me, the empowerment of the woman is to inspire those women and to tell them that this is also something important to pursue their dreams and also to take out some time for it, and this is the roadmap. Sometimes they need a little push and they can achieve something very, very big that they have never dreamt of. They could always think about it, they can also fantasize, but they never had that courage to go ahead and to do something. But I would think that it is something to inspire and to bring out that courage in them and make them believe that they have lost somewhere due to their daily household work or their running behind children or kids. There are very few women who are strong enough to believe, like, okay, this is something that I can get through it. They're very, very, I know many of them that they're very strong enough and they can do a lot of things, but somewhere they just put themselves into the priority list as down and they just sit back. So I think
Yes,
it's
yes,
time
you
for
have
the
addressed a very, very good point. Yes, it's very, very good point because when we talk about like, who are the empowered women, and as you mentioned, like, we sometimes gets lost in our busy routine and in our schedules and in our responsibilities. So it's just like, we have to remind them that, you have to empower, you have to think about yourself also, you have to stand for yourself. So it's your birthright, it's your birthright to understand, set your personal goals, you have to set your aspirations, your dreams, pursue them, set them, pursue them. I mean, that's really important, and we as an empowered woman, we can remind them. I'm sure a lot of viewers must be watching us tonight, and that's really important. Whoever hasn't done so far, please, I mean, this is one life and you have to live your life also. We have to live ourselves. We all have responsibilities, but out of, like, our busy schedule, we can take out 5% of the time for ourselves. We can pamper ourselves. So that's really good point, and I'm so happy that we discussed about that. And I'm sure if one person can be benefited out of this conversation, I would feel so much satisfied.
same
Yeah,
Thank
here.
you so much.
yeah,
Same here,
that's
definitely.
true.
I think coming to this pageantry is definitely one of a thing I'm looking ahead at. If I take back the crown, definitely I want to become one of a kind of inspiration that okay, don't sit back, give some time definitely to yourself, pursue your dreams, whatever you want to do. It's definitely achievable if you have courage to do, for sure.
True.
Absolutely. And I mean, yeah, if you win or not win also, but it's like still you can share your life experiences. I mean, just take this also. I'm not saying that you're not gonna win, but I'm just telling all the contestants, just take this as a journey and as your and add this experience as your life experiences, because eventually what matters is it doesn't matter whether you have the crown or not. It may add up to 1 year, and it may add up some credibility to your profile, but it's still the life experiences are very, very important, and the journey and how you take that and how you're gonna do after that. So that's really important. Yep.
Yeah, I mean, I did not mean that. I mean, it was more of like
No,
when
no, I
there
and
is a title
I
holder.
just want to address
Yeah,
on this.
yeah. So when there is a title holder, it's somewhere the people get more inspired by the famous people, or if there is a title behind it. That's what I meant. Something like that.
You are more seen and heard if you are in
Exactly.
limelight. Yeah,
True.
Exactly.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
And I'll just probably add to it what I think about it. Um,
Yeah, sure,
I
Amrita.
Yeah, I would say that to me, empowerment is about the ability to make your choices. That nobody is influencing your ability to make choices. If you want to work,
Absolutely.
that's your choice. If you want to stay home, that's your choice. It's not forced on you. So if you are able
Absolutely.
to do that, you are empowered enough to do anything. And the choices that you make in life is what define your life, right? So it comes through the power of knowledge, the power of positivity, and the power of hard work. Anything that we do, the more we work on ourselves, the more better choices we make, and the more the further we go. So that's what I think. I've always learned from my dad that he empowered me enough. I won't say every dad does that, to make choices, but giving the power in my hand, of my own destiny, or just telling me at 9 o'clock at night, go, this is if you want to go to a stationery shop, go do it. Nobody's going to bother you. You have the power to handle everything, and I did it. It's like, yeah, then nobody can come in front of you. That's how, we have grown, that you don't go after dark. But somebody giving you that power, that, you have your own power, you don't need anybody else to give you that power, is very important. And that's when, you get the choice of, being independent, making those important decisions in life, to coming to America or choosing, your life partner. This is all empowerment.
Yeah.
And, so I think that's all I aspire. My kids get that power to make the right choices, And if I be the right role model for them, I will have some help in their, choices. That's all I feel about
Yes,
empowerment.
I mean
That's true.
that's another very good perspective. Because if you don't know your rights, you can't make choices, and if you don't have the skills, so it's all all interlinked. That absolutely, first of all, you should understand your right. That it is your right, it's your birthright. You can set your goals, you can understand your perspective, you can make the choices, you can pursue your dreams, and then you can build up the skill sets by brick, and then at the end, eventually, the outcome is an empowered woman, and that's really great point. Thank you,
Thank you.
Mukta.
Thank you, Seema.
Anyone want to share? This is really great session. I'm so happy that we discussed so great points here, and we have so many talented people. Janakji, what do you think? We have this is full of talent.
Oh yeah, of course.
The bar has so much race for nationals. You guys are gonna nail it.
You have the right eye, what we can say.
Oh, thank
Now,
you so much. That's so lovely of you. And I think I don't have anything to add. You all are so confident, so well prepared. And it's just that, don't focus on just winning, but just focus on what you're performing, and what your skill sets, and whatever you have the talent, or whatever your introduction, your Q&A, just focus on those things and enjoy the reality show also, and enjoy your journey, and go for it. All the best to all
Thank you,
of
Seema
you.
ji.
thank
Seema,
you.
Seema ji, I have a question.
Ah,
Sorry.
sure.
Intro for nationals, how long is it?
Introduction, we always say less than a minute in that, because you want to bring your great points in that, and I'm sure 1 minute is more than enough to
Okay.
speak out of it, because that's not a
No,
speech,
but
but you
Seema,
are just giving your basic introduction and telling your strengths.
Yeah.
Janakji, am I saying
yes,
anything
but
like, is it 1 minute or we can go more
no,
than
no.
that?
Actually, no, Seema, we prefer 30 seconds because we have 65
Okay.
contestants. So it's a
See,
65
okay.
Wow.
contestant.
Okay.
So
Okay.
मतलब बहुत
And
लंबा हो
So you
जाएगा.
I'll
have
ask
So
to
one more
give the,
question about that.
yes,
Sorry.
sure.
So,
I mean, when 30 seconds, sorry, I'm just interrupting for a minute, because if it's 30 seconds, my suggestion is just bring your best points, what can, bring your strengths out in your introduction. So you have to really work, because 30 seconds you have to tell about yourself, just work on it.
no, every second से count जो है ना, तो
Yes.
try like 30 second का जो, देखिए ज़्यादा बोलने से कुछ नहीं होगा, थोड़ा सा भी बोलोगे लेकिन
Yeah,
वो effective होना
Yeah.
चाहिए.
बिल्कुल.
No,
and there will be
no,
points
even
for
question
that
answer round में
also
भी,
for the
even question answer
introduction.
round में भी आपका जो आंसर होना
Yes.
चाहिए वो इफेक्टिव होना चाहिए. ऐसा नहीं कि आप 5 मिनट बोलोगे तो उससे कुछ ज्यादा फर्क होगा.
Yeah, absolutely. इसीलिए मैं बोल रही हूँ जनक जी कि whatever you will say in those 30 seconds, that should be very, very meaningful, and that should show your strengths basically. So you want to definitely give the best. You want to tell about best about you.
Yeah.
And there will be points for that, right?
Audiences don't know you, so in whatever you want to say, few lines about yourself, that should define you. That's all about it.
Okay. Thank you.
That I think someone was asking another question also. So you
Yeah.
want to ask it again?
Yeah, sure. So there will be points for the intro too.
Yes, there is.
Okay, got you. Thank you.
Welcome. Does
No,
anyone
no,
have
no,
any
no. There is a
question?
point of each, like not in the like the day you are on the 1st of December. तो 30th को भी आप प्रैक्टिस कर रही हैं, आप क्या कर रही हैं, तो जजेस आर वाचिंग यू.
Yes, every time, every time. You don't know who is the judge, right? So maybe
Yeah.
someone next to you is gonna judge you. So that's your journey, okay? Just be careful.
Girls, we need to be together so that we
Yeah,
know they are not together. Who's
I'll give
going
you.
to judge right?
We have our eyes.
I think I'm thinking of a script that how to go in between you guys. I'm so happy and excited for you for this event.
नहीं, पर एक्चुअली कोई प्रेशर नहीं लेना कि ऐसा क्या है, आप एक नॉर्मल क्या है,
नहीं,
लेकिन
yes,
आप ये सोच के चलिए कि आपकी हर एक्टिविटीज कोई ना कोई वॉच कर रहा
right.
As Janak ji said, there are a lot of cameras. If you go to pool also, that is captured.
I know, you
है।
know
वो
me
पहले
very
बता
well,
देंगे।
right?
So there are some sensitive activities, वो पहले बता देंगे।
Yes, definitely.
So girls,
So,
और कुछ
anything else
और?
to discuss? Yes, thank you so much.
तो
Janakji, you wanted to
देखिए,
say something?
यस, प्रेशर नहीं लेना, अभी थोड़े दिन है, आराम से आप ये सोच के आइए कि आप एक पार्टी में आ रही हैं, एक लॉन्ग वीकेंड है, एंजॉय करने आ रही हैं, बस।
That's the spirit. No, thank you
So,
so much.
thank you all of you, and it's really informative. And I hope I could also address certain questions which could benefit you all of you. So, thank you everyone for taking
No,
time
but there's a
to
still we
come
have.
live with
You.
us.
So
Thank you, Seema
anytime,
ji. Thank you, Janak ji.
so anytime you have a question, you
Most
can email or you
welcome.
can call Rashmi or Rachna, sorry, सीमा, तो कुछ भी आप अगर इसके बाद भी कोई क्वेश्चन है तो आप पूछ सकते हैं।
And all the very best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank
Looking
you.
forward to see you all.
Thank you.
Bye,
Yes,
all.
looking forward to see you all. Bye bye.
Bye.
Good night.
Bye.
Good
Good
night.
night, guys.
Good night.
Bye. Thank you. Thank you, Janak.